we're here with nothing. We came with nothing, and we were just trying to figure out. And so ever since then, it was me looking back and thinking, how can I make money? How can I make money? And so that started to turn my head. But also, it was also during that time, I was really reevaluating my life and looking at it and saying, where did I screw up? You know, really looking at everything that went on. I was in the NFL. I had money. How did I screw that up? But then I look back and say, man, I wish someone would have taught me how to be responsible, how to manage my money, how to get a job, to clean up, to do my homework, to do things that I just wasn't willing to do. But no one ever was there to be that credible person, that consistent person, that person I trusted to be that. And so that's where it just takes me into this work that I do. AK Pride, what we're trying to do is basically trying to find more options for youth. But why can't these options be led by youth? Why can't they truly take on and create this youth-driven program? That's all we're trying to do. Is I'm not the one to say I want to create a b-boy, a breakdance organization, but I know that there's got to be at least one teen, one kid here that does. And so once that kid steps up to the plate and says that that's what they want to do, then I lead them down that path. What do they need to learn? They need to learn how to organize, how to create events, how to be more sociable, more networking is what they need to be a part of. But they got to sit in these meetings. They, being a part of the city, they always talk about youth-driven opportunities. How can we tie in more teens and youth into participating? How can we get more teens to participate in their opportunities? And that's where it's at. It's their opportunities, not the youth. That's not what you've created. You have it's great that you tried to help, and that's what's good about it, but how come none of my teens are involved with those? And these are the ones that they always talk about, that they want to reach, but here we sit with them. We sit with them without a facility, without any space around, but we still somehow find an office, somehow find a gym, somehow find a dance floor, a music studio, because there are people who have those places that truly just want to help us out and stuff, knowing that it's something that is a quick fix, but we're kind of past that now, and so where we need a home. And that's what we're trying to figure out, is how can we connect more youth to success. That's our goal, is what is success? It's for them to decide. All we're saying is that we know who does have it. We know where all those pieces are. And it's just one that they also have to let us know on how they want Alaska Pride to be. Alaska Pride doesn't say that this is our mission and this is what we do. Teens let me know that. Okay, well, then we got to switch what Alaska Pride means. Well, it's just success. We want to connect you to success altogether. How our programs work, like this summer, we're running a program tied in with 9 Star to where they're helping us by hiring our teens, but they work for me. And in doing that, what they allow me to do is truly to say to a teen, I have you for 8 hours. In that 8 hours, what do we need to get done? Do you have your GED? No? Okay. Do you have your diploma? No? Okay. Are you in school? No? Okay. Well, it's good to know those things. Now, what are your talents? What skills do you have that we can utilize to tie into making an impact out in the community? If you're very sociable, then we can tie you into being part of events, gathering information that we need to have, or workshops. And that's where majority of our teens are learning how to do workshops, because what they're looking for when they're 18 and they're breakdancers is an opportunity to continue. And that's where at 18, to not have the motivation, or not even to know what's out there for them, but to continue to search. And that's what they're all doing, is what's out there for me. What job? Is there a job that I can breakdance and teach that as a program? And through Alaska Pride, we're saying yes, not only for the breakdancers, but for the musicians, for the artists, for anyone who feels that they have a talent or a skill that they're very much passionate about. We just help them to sharpen that skill to be marketable as a job, that they can actually run a program doing what they're saying they're good at. So if you're good at dancing and you come to me and you say, I am one of the best breakdancers around and I want to teach kids how to breakdance, I want a job to do breakdance. Well, guess what? I'll tie you into a place where you can show me that you can do that. So the Boys and Girls Club, and that's where it's great, is that all these youth serving organizations also need opportunities to engage youth and keep them engaged. And that's where we just make it easier that if we partner with other organizations, you have the facility, we're going to bring the options. I feel like there's no better way to better them than to throw them in the fire. I love throwing them in the fire. That's the best part about that and stuff. It's just that either they step up or they truly just get scared and run. But I have yet to see very many kids run from that opportunity that's just right there in front of them. They all step up and they all sing, they all dance, they all show their self. Because if you got love, then you got trust. So without those two, these programs really don't work very well. So with everything, and you're talking about people who don't trust anybody. You know, you're talking about kids that truly have been through some of the worst things, but they trust. They trust us. I mean, they're here with us, and so that's where my credibility just continues to build, because they're gonna continue to connect me to more kids, and that's where I'm telling them we don't need to promote anything. You guys just stay with me, because everyone else will be asking, well, how did GC get that job? How did so and so get that job? Well, come find out. You know, I'm over here. I'm not going over there. I don't chase kids. That's not what we do. We support kids fully, but chasing them, that's not us. We're too cool for that. You know, with these type of grassroots programs, is they usually don't have a whole lot of support in the beginning, and really financially, those are all things that truly I believe will be in place when needed. What needs to happen more than anything is that people need to step up and be held accountable, knowing that this program is very much cost effective. We want to be, I want a job for the rest of my life in helping the community. And every team that I've worked with or am working with now, they all want the same thing. They just want to know that they don't have to worry about money for the rest of their life. They want to know that they can actually own their own car. They don't have to live in a trailer. They don't have to, you know, that they can be their own individual. Through our teens, we can impact this entire state or this entire country. And that's where my work begins, is just trying to do that for whoever I could and stuff. But it is just trying to provide any option, every option to our youth, because success is something that they have to find. It's for us to guide them, direct them, but happiness is what we're looking for all our kids. And success, yes, you can be rich, but you can be happy too. I mean, you can have all the issues in the world with money, but happiness, you can be poor and be the happiest guy alive. And that's kind of where I'm at, is, you know, I don't have a whole lot of money, but man, I got 5 beautiful kids. And my wife at home, everybody's healthy. I run a program that has so much potential to not only impact youth here in Anchorage, but we're looking at this state, we're looking at this country, we're looking at this world. And that's the whole plan, is to try to get youth to look at their world and say, how can I make it better?